Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Silicone in my tits, pay big money looking like this. Got Juvederm in my lips, little sculpture into my hips. La da da da. What's happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I just thought that was a strange way to spell that. Wednesday. Shouldn't the N come before the D? Same with February. Why is there an R after the B? Who consented to this? Who decided that? So today we have a little interesting schedule to take a look at. This is going to be a first for Girl World as a whole. I have never seen Amberlynn interact with a guy before. I don't know what brought this on. I don't know. I don't know if anything comes from this. I don't know if this is like any attention is good attention. Maybe she was just bored. Maybe she was shopping around. Maybe she figured, well, if I open myself up to both genders, then maybe that would widen my opportunities in terms of getting a caretaker. Because in all honesty, if you guys have never thought about this before, being a queer person, being someone in a same-sex relationship, you have maybe like 10% of the availability in the dating pool that heterosexual people have. So Amberlynn is really narrowing herself down in terms of finding a partner by being a lesbian. You know, it's like, oh gosh, you know, you had to go and fucking choose that that alternative lifestyle. Gosh darn it. You know, you're really limiting your dating pool by doing that. But I'm just saying, homosexual people, they have less dating pool. So for Amberlynn, it's like we have, okay, 500 pounds. That kind of narrows down who would want to be with you. Lies about everything. That would probably affect who would want to date you. Extremely high maintenance, needs wiped, just needs to be taken care of. So that really limits it to, you know, who she can be with. So then on top of that, you add in lesbian. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's like she's really doing this on hard mode. You know, she's really going for expert level, trying to find a partner here. So she has really narrowed herself down in terms of all the variables that Amberlynn herself brings to the table. So I don't know. This is strange, but I have never seen anything like this before. I mean, there have been stories in Amberlynn's past, like when she was growing up and stuff, and when she was a teenager, you know, she had a boyfriend. But I mean, there's a lot of like queer people that grow up and like in high school and stuff, like just to fit in or whatever. I mean, they'll date the opposite sex. Like it doesn't really mean much. It's just kind of like, you know, what they do or whatever. But so, I mean, that's something that she has talked about, you know, things about like the movie theater stories such as that. She had that one boyfriend who said, you would be so pretty if you weren't fat. That's what every woman wants to hear, right? That's what every woman would love to hear from their partner. You would be so pretty if you weren't fat. What a way with words. So we are going to be taking a look at what is going on with this new love interest. I don't know if Amberlynn is still in correspondence with this person. Keep in mind, I mean, this was a while ago. So, I mean, I don't know if she's like still has this person on social media, still talks to this person. But from what I gathered from the video that we are going to be taking a look at is this guy's into the blob people. He wants a blob. In the video we're going to watch, I mean, he doesn't go 10 seconds without mentioning food. So this is another one of those feeder people. So honestly, what this does is this kind of, in my opinion, functions as more proof that Amberlynn is leaning into the whole, well, Why don't I just start dating a feeder thing? Well, I mean, you know, I don't really have much going for me at this point, so I might as well go for the people that will go for me. So I think that she's kind of just leaning into that, maybe. Because, I mean, obviously we saw who she dated after this video that we're about to take a look at. Let's eat. Let's eat. Kimmy K, thank you for all of those gifted subscriptions on Twitch. That was extremely generous of you to do, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. I really appreciate you doing that. Good old Ms. Kimmy. Kimmy, if you want a dedicated emoji, let me know. I can assign one to you if you don't have one in mind, but I usually like to spam the chat with some type of emoji that relates to your username. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to make one out of Kimmy. I could do like a Kim Possible thing. We could do like a cell phone emoji. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Maybe. I don't know. But if you're not into that, you let me know. Thank you so much for doing that, Kimmy. Spooky Marbles has also resubscribed on Twitch. Welcome back, Spooky. Hey. Thank you. Black Dynamite, thank you for the super chat. I'm ready for the tea. So you know what I think that we'll do, actually? I think that what we'll do, Black Dynamite, you convinced me. We'll do a vote. Because listen, we're going to watch the video. I know that a lot of you don't like Alexis. I know that Alexis warrants tomato emojis. I know that a lot of you don't like it. I know a lot of you don't like me watching her videos or interacting with her, everything of the sort. We'll do a vote. So we can either start with Amberlynn'S new video or we can start with Alexis's. So let's do a vote in terms of which we start with. You know, because this isn't a dictatorship as much as I make it out to be. So we'll do Amberlynn or Alexis as the options here. The poll has been initiated on YouTube. Let me pull it up on Twitch and initiate one on Twitch. And then we will abide by the results. So just to give you all a little preview, Alexis's video has the voicemails and the video recordings of this Dalton guy that Amberlynn was in cahoots with. So, the illusion of free choice. You know what Mark Twain said? If voting mattered, they wouldn't let you do it. But no, I give you guys free choice. What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. Too funny, too funny. So yeah, and Alexis's video. We're not going to watch the whole thing. By the way, Alexis's video, there are parts of it that she provides her own commentary. I think that I'm just going to go through that. So we're just going to watch the parts where tea is being spilled. Yeah. Tone pecs. Yeah, we have a new term hitting girl world. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. After everything that just went down with Beck, now we are going straight. This is what I mean, you guys. This is the way that girl world should function. Something new every day. Something new every day. Yesterday was the inheritance being taken. Today, tone pecs. If you don't know what tone pecs is, you will in a little bit. So yeah, let me know what you think. The little voting thing should be up for another minute or two. Mismanaged Marissa, thank you for your 13-month subscription. Please keep the pre-recorded content coming. You've been feeding me well. Hope you're doing well. Much love from Texas. Yeah, I got to look into what might be good for pre-recorded content. I mean, obviously Eugenia, but honestly, it's difficult to make content out of Eugenia. I mean, I feel like a lot of the commentary that I'm providing in Eugenia videos has nothing to do with the video. It's like me just kind of like talking out my ass, which I kind of do anyway, but I don't know. I mean, I saw that Jeffrey almost got arrested yesterday at the airport or something. Maybe that could be fun. I don't know. Thank you, Mismanaged Marissa. Oh, in addition to all of those gifted subscriptions, thank you for resubscribing yourself, Kimmy. I appreciate that. So that makes 11. Abs Turtle, thank you for your membership. I think it was very messed up of Alexis to expose this random dude. We saw the outside and inside of his house, his name, and his face. I mean, I don't know. Do y'all agree? Y'all agree? Abs Turtle here says that this is kind of messed up. That this person was having a conversation with Amberlynn. They were talking about things, and then Amberlynn forwarded all of these videos and this conversation to Alexis. I mean, honestly, the way I look at it is, I don't think that Amberlynn should, pin it all on Amberlynn, right? But honest to God, I don't think that Amberlynn should have forwarded all of these videos of this guy's face to Alexis. That should have never happened to begin with. Everyone who gets into contact with Amber should expect to be exposed. I mean, he didn't get doxxed. You're being dramatic. As far as I know, this person hasn't been doxxed. As far as I know. But, I mean, I don't look at, like, every little single forum that is Amberlynn related, so I don't know. But honestly, I mean, I think if there's anyone to blame, we should blame Amberlynn. Because you shouldn't be, like, if you're sexting with someone, like if you're cybering with someone and they're sending you videos and stuff, like that should stay between you two. It's kind of like the thing with Erica. It's like, why did you send the cookie video to Alexis? I don't know. Let's go ahead and end this poll, though, in terms of what we're going to do first. It's looking like Alexis is coming in victorious on YouTube with 73% of the vote. And on Twitch, did the Twitch poll end? I don't see the Twitch poll ending. Was there a Twitch poll ending? Where did it go? It, like, vanished. What the hell? Did I ever start it on Twitch? Did it show you guys? I didn't even see a poll. Alexis won. I never saw the poll. Oh, okay. So a poll did come up on Twitch. Some of you saw it, some of you didn't. 86% Alexis. Okay, so it's looking like the majority on both platforms. Alexis won, so that is what we will be starting with. Alexis can't keep a secret. I mean, I think that we all know people like that. You should just expect that if you say something to a certain person, you might as well be saying it to everybody on a megaphone. I know people like that. I've probably been that person. I think with age, I've gotten better about that. But like, you know, back in like middle and high school when I was like a little gossip and everything, me, a gossip during my teenage years? Never. But I mean, it was kind of just like rule of thumb, like don't tell Jordy. Oh, God. Oh, too funny. It was her BPD. It'll get blamed somehow. Tea in the Trenches. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Let's get some teacup emojis up in here. Thank you, Tea in the Trenches. We also had 10 gifted memberships come in hot from Luz. Thank you so much for doing that, Luz. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, all these gifted memberships coming in left and right. Welcome to all of our new members. I saw Mini Frog Wizard got one. Hey, hey. Welcome to all of our newest recipients. Hey, guys. Don't tell Jordy's crazy. I mean, I don't think I was that bad. I don't think I was that bad. You know, it depends who you ask. It depends who you ask. Now he's gossiping online. And you know what? You know what's actually funny is in high school, this is going to make me sound so pathetic, but I don't care. In high school, you know how at the end of the year they'll do those superlatives? I mean, not every high school does this, but high schools will sometimes do like a superlative contest. Like they'll vote people in the grade as like most athletic, most studious, most likely to succeed, funniest, best laugh, And there was a superlative for biggest gossip, but the year prior to me that I graduated high school, they got rid of it. So they did it for class of 2014, but they didn't do it for my year. They got rid of it my year. They had they had like really stupid superlatives. Like I remember at one point they had worst car. They had a sash. I'm not kidding you. They had a superlative for worst car. What the fuck? Worst car. So, I mean, they got rid of some of them. And I guess biggest gossip they got rid of it. Honestly, they got rid of it. My year, they got rid of it. I know. Robbed. And if you look in like years past of like older yearbooks, in the yearbook, when they take the picture for the kids in the yearbook, like most athletic, like they'll have like the boy like pretending to like lift a weight, and they'll have the girl like shooting a basketball or something. Like they're posing for the yearbook. For biggest gossip, the guy and the girl are up against a wall and they're going like this. But that got taken from me. I didn't. Too funny. I was voted best rack. They did that in your high school? Best rack? No. That must have been like a sorority thing. There's no way they did that in high school. There's no way. Best rack. What do you guys do? What? Where'd you guys go to high school? Lori, thank you so much for that very generous super chat. Nice to see you. I got a warning from YouTube that I'm a cyberbully. Take my money, damn it. You did? What did you do? I can't imagine that someone I can't imagine a viewer would get in trouble, but like me, the creator, like wouldn't. I don't know. Is it because I make YouTube money and I can get away with it? I don't. Shit. You got a warning from YouTube. Well, you know what, Lori? It's not nice to put down others. I hope that warning suits you well, and I hope that you learn from that. You can't just be coming onto the internet and saying whatever you want about people. There are people on the other side of these screens, and it affects people's real feelings. I hope you learn from that. Good. Google's finally slapping people on the wrist. It's about time. These hate channels get taken down. Their armies, the zombie armies of hatred. Yeah, ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna start with Alexis. What is her YouTube channel called again? Spidey Lex. Yeah, here it is. Spidey Lex. Let me find it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so it's looking like her cover image. See, like with when we do Beck's videos, it's nice because like we get something to look at, like we actually get like some like interaction and something to follow along with. But this is just what looks to be a still photo of like AI generated stuff. You can always tell that something's an AI photo because it looks a little bit animated. And you know what I think? 10 years... Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. But 10 years from now, I think that we'll look back on like the early formative years of AI and we'll say like, oh my God, do you remember when AI first came out and every image looked like a cartoon? We're like living through that time now. I have a feeling AI is going to get like crazy good and like crazy real. But we're going to think back to like shit like this from 2025 and be like, oh my God, look how fake it used to look. Oh my gosh. I like Beck's drawings during the video. I do too. I agree with you. Juniper, thank you for all of those bits. Heading to the Netherlands tomorrow for my birthday Friday. Hopefully I can keep up with you girls. Much love as always. Oh my God, that sounds like so much fun. I wish I was going to the Netherlands. Oh my gosh. I hope you have a lovely time, Juniper. Happy early birthday to you. Let's get some cupcakes on Twitch. Thank you, Juniper. All right, let's get started. As I said, we're going to skip around. I'm not exactly sure how, but there are times when she provides commentary and like kind of looks at Beck's stuff. I don't know if I want to watch all of that. Maybe we'll speed it up to 1.25. All right, let's do it.
I know I've been really quiet for the last couple weeks, but just know I have still been in the loop. And since I recently got my monetization back, I figured now would be a good time for me to speak out on a couple of things. In this video, I'd like to talk about certain situations that have happened in the last couple of weeks with Amber, but I more specifically want to focus on Beck and their videos and their Q&As and certain responses that they've had. So I'm hoping I can, if nothing else, provide an interesting perspective from my point of view on a couple of situations that have happened in the last couple of weeks in the Amberverse. So let's get into it.
Am I shocked that Amber would want to date a feeder? No, I'm not. And her being with someone who is okay with the weight she's at or really okay with her gaining more weight would be the easiest type of relationship for her to be in.
I 100% agree, because when she was with Valentine, or Erica, she immediately hopped on Ozempic again. She immediately got a prescription for that, or wherever she got it from, I think a med spa. And when we get a little bit further into this video, I'm going to pull clips from Amberlynn'S videos where she talks about getting on semaglutide once again. But I'm going to be sharing a little...
Monetized, now we get the tea. Did you notice that? Yeah, she said at the very beginning, I got my monetization back, so I figured now would be a good time to make a video.
Little aspect of this whole semaglutide thing that nobody has talked about and nobody has mentioned, because I think that I might be the only one who actually knows besides her and probably her mom. But anyways, so when she was with Valentine / Erica, I mean, we all know that Erica was really obsessed with like her fitness and being in the gym. So Amberlynn saw her as like a savior, like, oh, this girl's obsessed with her fitness. She's going to get me on track. I'm going to get on track. I'm going to get my weight down. Like, this is going to be...
What's that one Fergie lyric? I've been working on my fitness. He's my witness. Wah, keep them boys on rock. Amberlynn was trying to have her Black Eyed Peas moment with Erica. I be working on my fitness. Erica, the married woman, is my witness. She wanted to be Fergie. That's exactly what was going on. Amberlynn flipped her hair back and said, I'm Fergie. I'm the 500-pound Fergie.
Be it for me. So I think that's why she clung onto Erica so hard, even though she was in a marriage already. And after that relationship ended, I think that she was just willing to settle for whatever. And she doesn't want to work towards anything now. Not that she did before, but it is a lot easier for her to be with someone that allows her to eat whatever she wants to.
I don't really have anything to say about Emily. I don't know her.
I be up in the gym. Was that what song is that? Is that Fergalicious or is that My Humps? I think it's Fergalicious. Yeah, she wanted to be Amberlicious.
But I will say that I don't see how you can care for a person while participating in feederism with no concern for their health.
And this is exactly the reason why I told Amberlynn that I cannot be friends with her anymore when she started dating Emily. Like, yes, Emily seemed nice enough. She was...
Here's the thing, though, about that. And I'm gonna clock Alexis here for a second. But let's just listen to it one more time.
Feederism with no concern for their health.
And this is exactly the reason why I told Amberlynn that I cannot be friends with her anymore when she started dating Emily. Like,
yeah, but then why did you become friends with her later on? That was kind of the thing that was everybody's question. You know, maybe Alexis, I don't know, she would have a bit more respect from the community had she not done like the betrayal and then like went back and got dinner with them and hung out with them and stuff. Like that was just, had Alexis just went full Judas and stayed full Judas, I think that she would have more respect from the community. But that little flip-flop, that annoyed the community. So I don't really understand what she says here when she's like, well, that's why I didn't become friends with Amberlynn. Like, you know, I can't support a relationship, but you went to dinner and then you became friends with her again. That was kind of like the question I was wondering. I was like, well, was all that stuff you said before kind of like BS?
Yes, Emily seemed nice enough. She was quiet. But during the period where Amberlynn and Emily and I would sit on FaceTime calls, Emily would always make these weird little suggestive comments that let me know that she was not a good person. I specifically remember one of the FaceTime calls where Amberlynn was talking about semaglutide, and she was debating whether she should DoorDash or not. But Emily was so persistent, like, yeah, you know, you should DoorDash. I want to, like, watch. But I was still on the phone, so Amber...
Yeah, get DoorDash. Encouraging her, chanting, Amber, Amber, Amber. Get DoorDash, I want to watch. What the fuck? Get DoorDash, I want to watch.
Amberlynn was like, no, like, I don't want to cheat on my diet. Like, I've been doing good. Like, she actually exhibited some self-discipline in that conversation. But then Emily DoorDashed for herself, and she was like, come on, babe, like, let's eat dinner together. So Amberlynn then eventually did DoorDash, and they did both eat.
I thought that your soft, gentle love, I thought that she was encouraging you to lose weight. Well, you know what? I'm going to DoorDash myself. Well, my DoorDash just got here. Baby, you should DoorDash too. There's still time. We can eat together. Let's eat. Let's get some let's eat emojis up in here, y'all. Come on, let's eat. Oh my gosh. The three-way calls are ridiculous. That's strange to me. That's really strange to me. That she would like be on FaceTime with Alexis, but then like would be on a separate call with the girlfriend. I don't know why that was a thing. But I guess y'all got to remember, Amberlynn kind of like used Alexis as her quote emotional support animal. When they were still friends. Like, this is before the betrayal and everything. And if you remember, when I got on here with Erica and, what was it, Brittany, when I got on here with Erica and Brittany, and Amberlynn was in my chat being like, she was either in our chat or in Instagram DMs or something. She was like, I want to come on. You can call me. I can clear shit up. Let me on. And then I was like, kind of like, do I get on a call with Amberlynn? Do I not get on a call with Amberlynn? And then she was like, well, I'm only getting on a call if Alexis can be with me. And then I was like, okay, well, first of all, you're not running shit around here, and you don't give me an ultimatum. So she would bring Alexis to everything. She was really leaning on Alexis emotionally.
And I just want to note that this is before they met in real life. And this was before I announced that I wasn't going to be friends with her anymore. And Amberlynn was still on semaglutide at the time. So on top of Amberlynn being lazy and not wanting to stick with a plan or stick with a diet, it was also Emily that encouraged her to stop taking the semaglutide.
I do think that she convinces herself that her lies are true because she wants them to be true. It's really hard to explain why I think that, but I feel like I
was seeing and who she was talking to right after her and Beck had broken up. So she was talking to Jade, but apparently she also was talking to a girl named Alex. And allegedly...
Oh, that's ironic. So she used Alex as a fake name for Jade, but then actually ended up dating an Alex. She was probably thinking to herself, well, if me and Jade don't work out and I actually end up dating a new person named Alex by coincidence, then I can gaslight my audience and tell them that I never lied in the first place. Oh, God, that would have been messy.
Jade allowed Amberlynn to eventually meet this girl, even though they were together. However, Amberlynn...
What? Oh my God. So all the while in the background of season 5, when people were saying, Polly, you guys are Polly, Jade's Polly, there's a third in the apartment, you guys have multiple people in there, this is a polyamorous relationship. And Amberlynn was going... No, there's no third person here. Jade isn't Polly. I'm not Polly. There's no third person. So actually, Amberlynn met with her separate girlfriend, side piece, whatever you want to call it, while they were together. So we were right. Again, all along, we were right. They were Polly.
Told me this after she stopped allowing Jade and I to talk to each other. And I don't have...
She didn't. She stopped allowing Alexis and Jade to speak.
Jade's information, so there's no way that I could like reach out to confirm. But every time that I would bring up that situation for clarification, she would never give me the same story twice. Like, she would never present the same story as she did initially. So that leads me to believe that she did believe her own lies because she would tell me lies. And then in her head, I could like hear her justifying in her head why that lie was true. I don't really know how to explain it either, but I know for a fact that she lied all the time.
The only other red flag I've really seen from Amber was she did have a crush on Billie Eilish when Billie was just starting out. So I think she was a teenager around then, which I told her was weird, and so did Eric and Ricky. But she said that she was almost an adult and that she acted older and looked older, so it was okay. I just really wished I would have dug deeper into these things and taken it more seriously, because they really are awful and it's unacceptable behavior. But I will always stand with victims.
So one thing I want to mention relating to this topic. So I was the one that brought to the public that Amberlynn was talking to a 20-year-old romantically. So not only was there a 13, 14-year difference between the two, there is something that...
I think I've mentioned this before, but I think that Amberlynn's interest in dating a 20-year-old, because Amberlynn is so emotionally stunted, and she doesn't really get out much, and she is kind of immature in a lot of regards. I mean, she herself has even said the words, "I feel like I'm mentally 17." I think that Amberlynn thinks that she could do well with someone that is a teenager or in their early 20s, because she's kind of that mindset herself. And also, I think that she knows that it would be a lot easier to emotionally manipulate someone into being her full-time caregiver that was in their early 20s versus someone that's her age. I mean, honestly, think about that. Who would be easier to manipulate? Like, let's take season 4, for example, when because Beck and Amberlynn are about the same age, yeah? So who's easier to manipulate? A 28, 29-year-old Beck or a 20, 21-year-old Beck? Probably the younger version.
I would like to...
And exactly what she did with Destiny. When Amberlynn was in her mid-20s, she was dating Destiny, who was 20. I think that when they broke up, Destiny was 21. I mean, big difference between like a 21 and a 26-year-old. So, I mean, the fact that she's still trying to pull this shit now at her age of 34, talking to 20-year-olds... I mean, I think a 14-year age gap can be appropriate, but not between a 20 and 34-year-old.
To mention regarding Abby and Amberlynn's relationship. So the only reason why Amberlynn and Abby didn't start dating was because Abby had a very religious upbringing, and Amberlynn would tell me that Abby would cry to her and tell her that her talking to Amberlynn in that way was wrong in her eyes, and that her family would never accept her, or Amberlynn for that matter. And this young girl was truly having an identity crisis. But Amberlynn would tell her, like, it's okay to be gay, God doesn't hate gays, which I personally agree with, and I am all for trying to...
I think that Alexis has mentioned this before, about how Abby had homophobic parents, religious parents. It's just like, I mean, could you imagine this 20-year-old girl, your daughter, comes out as a lesbian, which is already earth-shattering to you. And then on top of that, they introduce their monstrosity of a girlfriend that they met online. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, that would have been messy. I don't know why Amberlynn puts herself in these situations. I really don't.
Encourage young people to be who they are without any shame, as long as it's not hurting them or somebody else. But with Amberlynn, she was using these tactics as a way to manipulate this girl so that Amberlynn could have what she wanted, which was a relationship with this 20-year-old girl.
And you know what? Maybe she was thinking to herself, maybe I can turn this 20-year-old against her parents. Well, you don't need them anyway. Well, they're homophobic. They hate you. No. You deserve better. You deserve someone like me. Someone who's going to love you for you. Oh my God. Could you picture Amberlynn turning some girl against her parents? You don't need to wait for them to come around. You don't need to be patient with them. You don't need to have conversations with them. All you need to do is come wipe my ass.
I also wanted to mention that before I became friends with Amberlynn, I did not know anything about Libby, and I didn't know that Amberlynn had a weird history with liking or being inappropriate around minors, and that I did.
That come show the camera your bathing suit shit. That shouldn't be on YouTube. I think that Amberlynn has taken that off, but I mean, once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. So I would imagine I would imagine that the uncensored video of that is up on some compilation channel somewhere. I mean, do you know how much Amberlynn content is on YouTube? So I mean, that should have never been posted.
Tell her that talking to a
and someone of her age when she posted that, she was 25, 26. Oh my God, beyond the years of knowing better.
20-year-old romantically was weird, and that even though she was technically legal and of age, a 20-year-old's mindset is drastically different than a 33, 34-year-old's mindset. Granted, I now understand that Amberlynn's emotionally and mentally stunted, so I could see from her perspective her feeling
Les Groom
ensured that this relationship was okay. And from a legal standpoint, I guess it would have been okay, but from a moral and social standpoint, it's really not. I just turned 29 in January, and I couldn't imagine myself dating anyone under 24. And
had tried to break up with her, but she would somehow find a way to stop it from happening by like saying that she would fix things and things would get better and we would get better.
So Beck saying this reminded me of the time that I kind of stopped trying to be friends with Amberlynn. I don't know if I necessarily said we can't be friends anymore, but I think I said something along the lines of we need to like take a step back, or we need to cut some things out of our communication with each other, because I had a girlfriend and she was single at the time, but she would still make like really suggestive comments publicly, like on Facebook, calling me.
Amberlynn likes to intervene in people's relationships. I mean, we know this. But even if she's not interested in someone romantically, like I don't think that she was ever really interested in Alexis romantically, she still likes to do that. And you know what? I've known people like that. People who aren't even interested, but like still just like to drive a wedge just to drive a wedge. It's like saying shit to Alexis and making suggestive comments, fully knowing you're not interested in them, just to be a pain in the ass, or just to be a homewrecker, or just to be the other woman. She likes that for some reason. She likes the chaos of it.
Like daddy, even though I was in a relationship and everyone knew that. But anyway, so there was this one night where she flipped out because I wasn't talking to her enough because I was at my girlfriend's house at the time. And she left me this voicemail.
Hello. So my abandonment thingy is happening right now. I'm getting a little irrational with anxiety and fear. So that's why I keep texting. But I just wanted to apologize if I came off as mean or insensitive or anything the way that I want to treat you always, because you're a good friend of mine. When am I about to start crying in a voice message? Like, I need help. I don't like when we argue. It does not feel good. It feels very lonely and painful. I hope you and Bailey have a really good night. And again, I'm sorry.
I know, the abandonment thingy. Hey. Hey. Amberlynn talking to her therapist. Yeah, so my abandonment thingy was giving me some trouble last week. Oh my God.
Either of you mad at me, because I definitely never meant any ill will at all. Love you guys.
So, listening.
No, you did. You did. She was trying to be furtive about it. She was trying to be sneaky about it. She was trying to say shit. And then when people call you out on that, hey, you know what? You shouldn't be saying those kinds of things. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to cause any issues. I did. When you call people out on that and then they're like, oh, they go full gaslight on you. No, you're not the victim here. You knew what you were doing. Amberlynn likes to wedge herself in between other people. She likes the chaos. She likes to intervene, and she likes people to be miserable like her. I saw somebody earlier say misery loves company. That's exactly what this is. I don't want you two to be together because I'm alone and I'm miserable.
Never meant any ill will at all. Love you guys.
So, listening back to that, that apology does actually sound kind of genuine for her. But it just makes me sad because I know that back then I believed that it was genuine and I felt bad for her. which is literally why she sent that to me and why she wanted to apologize in the first place. Because when she was lonely or she felt like she was losing her grasp on me, she would be more kind sounding and more attentive.
And that's exactly what we saw with Beck. When Amberlynn felt that her influence and her power was slipping away from Beck, she was a little bit nice. Oh, you know what, honey? Today, you can have 60 minutes on the timer to go play a PS1 with Eric and Ricky. No 30-minute today. Okay, so 60 minutes, you can go play your games with Eric and Ricky, and when you get back, we'll only do like 10 minutes of fake lint picking, okay? We're still going to do choosy, though, okay? All right, so she would like ease up a little bit, and she would be nice, but then, you know, that wouldn't last very long, and she would slip back into her old ways. Oh my God, just pathetic.
But keep in mind, this is when she didn't have a girlfriend. This is when she was single. So there wasn't anyone or anything occupying her time.
She did go to therapy for a very, very short time when we were together, maybe a few sessions. But no, she was not diagnosed with BPD while we were together.
I think I've said this before, but Amberlynn absolutely has not been diagnosed with borderline, or now she's been saying that she has CPTSD. And granted, both of those diagnoses are possible for the things that she has been through in her life. However, there are a lot of other mental illness diagnoses that it could be as well. There is no doubt in my mind that she has some type of cluster B disorder. But until you are evaluated by...
Oh no, we will play choosy. Yeah. The Queen's grace only extends so far.
Professional or a group of professionals, you have no idea what you have, and you can't just use Google and AI chat
to be judged or scrutinized for her own personality and behavior. I think it's important to find people who like you for who you are, but I think
I wholeheartedly agree. I truly believe that I would often find myself wondering if we were really that similar or if she was parroting all of my little phrases or parts of my personality.
She never admitted to lying about...
That would be annoying. But I can usually tell if someone's being genuine and they're like showing their genuine self, or if they're just trying to like make me like them. I think that everybody's kind of good at picking that out. I don't think that that's that hard to like discern. Like if somebody, it's not that hard to pick up on a kiss ass. I mean, we've all had people try to kiss our ass for different reasons over the years. It's like, well, is this you or is this you wanting something?
About a disorder, but I think that's because she genuinely believes that she has every single one that she says she has. She would self-diagnose constantly based on how she felt and a few Google searches.
I just want to say one thing to Amber because I know that she's going to watch this. So, Amber, I know that it's really hard for you to be accountable for your own actions and to tell the truth in the way that things had actually happened and not your own twisted version of the truth. But once you realize that life isn't going to get better until you start taking accountability for your own actions, and when you realize that you can't blame everyone else in the world for your own shortcomings, and you actually decide to get the help that you clearly need, life does get better and life does get easier.
And accused me of trying to label her or change who she was. I'd ask about it because she would talk a lot about being with guys. I do understand.
Oh, here we go with the Dalton stuff. Okay, here comes the voicemails and the videos and stuff.
Being confused about your identity and wanting to explore that, but I was never really given that opportunity to support her or to allow her to explore that part of her.
Big princess disorder. Who said that? Big princess disorder.
We didn't talk more about it because she was so adamant that she only liked women and would shut me down anytime I asked about possibly being bi.
So this was actually the part of Beck's new video where I paused the video and decided that I was going to make my own. So a couple things about this. Amber would literally always ostracize me anytime that I would talk about anything that wasn't another woman. She would be like, oh, I thought you were a lesbian. Or, oh, I don't really like bisexual girls, whenever I would share an experience that I've had. First of all, if we're not dating, it doesn't really matter the experiences that I've had. And even if we were dating, who are you to judge me? Secondly, I would not really say that I'm bisexual, but this is not about me. I just think it's funny how she accepted that from Jade, the being bisexual, and she would have...
Yeah, I mean, she wanted to make it work. She was desperate to hold on to Jade. So she realized, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to have to make some concessions here. Because Jade is financially stable to the point that if she wanted to leave, she could. I can't, manipulate her or trap her in the same way that I did with Beck. So I'm going to have to make some concessions. I'm going to have to compromise. I'm going to have to meet Jade in the middle. So if that means doing some bisexual stuff, if that means being poly, if I want to keep getting my ass wiped, I'm going to have to meet in the middle.
I've entertained a 3-person rendezvous with Jade had the opportunity arose. Not to mention, when she was talking to Danielle and Abby and Erica, she was also talking to a guy. You know what? Let me see if I can find the receipts. Yeah, so I found them. And here is the conversation that we had regarding her conversations with him.
Amberlynn'S boyfriend. I never thought I'd see the day. I do. Amberlynn'S boyfriend. That guy told me he's catching feelings, and it hurt him when I said I was in love with someone else. So November of 23. This would have been when she was talking to Erica. Yeah. This would have been when she was with Erica. He's saying the sweetest stuff to me. Where did they meet? That's what I want to know. Where did she get this guy's info? I mean, did he just DM her on Instagram or something? Alexis may have said that. I don't know. I think he just DM'd her. That's usually how she meets most of her partners. They just, slip into her inbox. Haha, but I'm a lesbian.
Regarding her conversations with him.
Hey, sorry, I haven't been as active. I've been working overtime saving up for my new whip. Straight boy talk. Wow, that's a nice car, dang. You think I could fit in there? Oh, God. I don't know. That car looks kind of low to the ground. Now I can make the trip to Oklahoma in style. Oh, he wanted to come through. Damn. That's funny. That would definitely be in style. I'm just missing a baddie passenger princess to go with it. Baby, you're just missing a boot on your tire. Are you sure you want that in your new whip? Oh my God. I'm sure you'll find one soon enough. Oh, she's playing hard to get. She's playing hard to get. Amberlicious over here. Yeah, no. Les Riz. Yeah, I need my baddie passenger princess. Oh my God, this is crazy. Amberlynn'S a baddie.
Sitting on my couch. I really don't want to get up, but I guess I have to now because he just hung up on the phone with me, even though we were having a great conversation. I don't even know what I want to do now. I could clean my bathroom or my kitchen. I think I need your input on this. I don't know. I need to drive to Oklahoma first and deliver you ice cream. Coffee ice cream.
Oh, there you fucking go. Every feeder can't have a conversation for more than 10 fucking seconds without mentioning food. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one of those, what do you call them? Cleaning rounds? I think I'm going to do a cleaning round. And then... you want some ice cream? You want some ice cream? I'll bring you some ice cream. I just got my new whip. Come on, come be my baddie passenger princess. I'll help you in the car. Jordy, that looks like you. Not every white man with facial hair looks like me.
Okay, this is my second vlog, by the way, so I'm already getting up there. I already have 5 subscribers, so peace out.
Oh, so he knew about Amber. Oh, he knew about her YouTube and all this shit. Okay. I mean, as somebody said earlier about this, feeling bad for this kid, getting this video put out there on the internet and everything. I mean, he knew who Amberlynn was. I mean, I don't know if that changes that person's opinion who said that, but I mean, he knew who Amberlynn was. He knew what kind of following she had. He knew her antics, all this kind of shit. So, I mean, just saying, he was a subscriber. Yeah. What kind of white are you? I don't know what you mean. The Deftones shirt? I don't know what that is. Is this the sneaky link? I guess so. Amberlynn had a boyfriend. Briefly. Mini Frog Wizard, thank you. Snowflake blurred him out. You make him your thumbnail. Well, I mean, the way that I look at it is it's already on the internet. I will say, when Erica first came to the internet and all of the shit was coming out about her, I did put a censored line over Erica's eyes. I did. So I'm not all bad. Knives, thank you. Bisexual Amber Era would be so entertaining. She'd have a new label to yap about. I don't know. I don't know if this continues to go on. I don't know if... But from what we're about to hear in a minute, it wasn't just jovial banter. This wasn't just platonic. Platonic.
As for the guy, oh my god. He's a subscriber type deal type situation, and I think that he might have a fetish for the bigger girlies, and he's super attractive.
What gave it away? What gave it away? Let me come pick you up in my new whip and take you for ice cream, baddie? Yeah, I would say so.
I can say that. Like, you can look at him and you can be like, oh yeah, he's cutie. Well, we exchanged numbers. I was super freaking drunk.
Well, why are you giving him your number? I mean, whatever. You're always, if you're a gay person that, later in life you want to experiment, if you're a straight person, later in life you want to experiment, like, I'm not going to, be like, oh, you said you're a lesbian, so why are you giving him your number? But, like, here's what I'm saying. You're very standoffish in those text messages with him, saying like, oh, well, I'm sure that you'll find your own baddie princess passenger of your own. That would be crazy if you came out to Oklahoma. You definitely would be looking in style. You're not exactly like jumping. You're not really exactly giving him much here. Doesn't really seem like you're that interested.
Deal type situations, and he's super attractive. I can say that. Like, you can look at him and you can be like, oh yeah, he's cute.
So why are you giving him your number if you're not interested? She wants the attention. This is just Charlie Puth. You just want attention.
Well, we exchanged numbers. I was super freaking drunk. He ended up calling me and we had a little moment that rhymes with tone pecs. Yeah, it happened.
Tone pecs. We had a moment situation type deal that rhymes with tone pecs. 30, how old was she? 33. 33 when she recorded this. Sending voice memos to her friend. Yeah, we had tone pecs. Something you would hear come out of the mouth from some 12-year-old in middle school. We had tone pecs. I want cell phone eggplant emojis in the chat for tone pecs.
It is not my finest moment. I have been extremely lonely. I have been confused. I have been going through it. I am literally heartbroken over two people at once. I have been turning to alcohol. I felt lonely. And he made me feel like I was the hottest thing ever. And it just kind of happened. It is what it is.
So was all...
It just kind of happened. It just kind of happened. I hate when that happens in life, honestly. When you just... I don't know. You're like 12 buzzballs in. It just like... Tone pecs. I do. I hate when that just happens.
all of that talk about me liking guys and how it's gross, just you projecting?
As for my experience as a non-binary person with Amber, I did bring it up a few times in our relationship. The only response I got was always, I don't know, you seem like a woman to me. It took me saying something publicly in a video recently to get her to respect my pronouns and name.
Is Dalton on the same feeder site as Emily? As far as I know, they met through YouTube. So this person DM'd Amber on Instagram or TikTok. They didn't meet through Phoebe or FetLife or whatever those websites Emily was on. It was through YouTube. How old is this guy? I mean, he looks my age. How old do you guys think he is? He looks like mid to late 20s. Maybe like 27.
Alcohol. I felt lonely.
Non-binary person with Amber, I did bring it up a few times in our relationship. The only response I got was always, I don't know, you seem like a woman to me. It took me saying something publicly in a video recently to get her to respect my pronouns and name. So I don't think that if I'd come out at that time that she would have respected that decision.
She did not look like a girl. Like she taped on her boobs on purpose. So they'd always think I was a boy. So it was just really weird because I'm not into that.
That audio was from a couple years ago when Amberlynn was addressing, I believe, Casey, and how he looked like a boy, but Amberlynn wasn't into that. So no, I don't think that Amberlynn would have respected Beck coming out as non-binary. And when Amberlynn and I would talk about Beck, Amberlynn would still use she, her pronouns, even though she knew better. Amberlynn doesn't respect and won't
Of course, she's transphobic. I think that Amberlynn is such an abysmal person that in her mind, to prioritize herself over someone else, that's like an emotional comfort for her. Well, I'm 500 pounds. Well, I'm awful. Well, I have a lot of problems. Well, this, well, that. At least I'm not trans, though. It's like that mental prioritizing yourself over, just hitting myself in the face. That mental prioritizing yourself over other people to make yourself feel better. It's like the same concept as racism. Oh, you're a different race than me. Oh, well, you're lesser than, like, to make yourself feel better. So I think that in Amberlynn's situation, she feels that there aren't a lot of people beneath her. I mean, she is quite literally at the bottom of society. But then in her mind, she thinks, well, at least I'm not trans. Ugh.
respect anything that she doesn't understand or identify with. So,
Leso press.
Oh, in the beginning of this video, I said that I was going to try to find clips from Amberlynn's videos regarding semaglutide to pull and put into this video. However, I'm really struggling to find those clips, so I'm just going to talk about what I know. So when Amberlynn was on semaglutide when she was with Erica, she allegedly was working with this company. And if she lost a certain amount of weight and was promoting it on her channel and was doing well off of the semaglutide, apparently she had this link, and if people were getting semaglutide from her link, she would get kickbacks. Or I think she said that she would be able to take it for free for herself. But she never stayed on semaglutide long enough to see any results, which...
Imagine you're 500 pounds. You need to lose weight. In the past, how long's Ozempic been out now? Like 7 years? In the past 7 years, something that humanity has never seen before, a miracle weight loss drug hits the market. It's very expensive, though, but fortunately, you are in the financial position to pay for it. Even though it's expensive and you're still in the financial position to pay for it, another opportunity comes up for you to take it for free. All you have to do is take it. All you have to do is remain on the medication and promote it, and you can take what would otherwise be a very expensive monthly prescription free. You have that opportunity for yourself. Still, you fuck it up. This is what I mean. Beyond helpless. Beyond helpless. The opportunities that this woman has pissed away.
Which means she never promoted the company, and she never shared her link, and she never got the kickbacks. I am going to end this video here. Thank you to everyone that watched this video, and
I'm sure there's a lot of you out there right now that would love to be on something like Ozempic. A lot of you that would love to lose weight. But if you can't get it through prescription, you're having to buy it through a med spa, and it's very pricey every month. I'm sure there's a lot of you that would love to have the opportunity to get it for free. Amberlynn gets these opportunities and she pisses them away.
any of my other videos. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, bye.
Oh, God. What a piece of work. What a piece of work. So I would say the craziest thing taken away from that video was Tone Pecs. I guess this just goes to show that if Amberlynn is going to become desperate enough to get a caregiver, orientation might not be all that important. So I don't know. One thing led to another. She had a buzzball or 12, and then she had Tone Pecs. Oh, God. Life with Dalton, thank you. Courtney Liz, thank you. I heard it all the time growing up. You have such a pretty face if you just lose weight. That's something to a kid. That does something to a kid, even now at 31. You have potential. You just, need to not be fat. It's like, I'd rather you just not say anything at all. Hadil Salak, thank you so much for the super sticker. Bush Baby Eyes, hi. Amberlynn always reminds me of that line from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Stink, stank, stunk. You know what I find myself saying a lot from a little Christmas movie like that is from Frosty the Snowman, where that magician goes, busy, busy, busy. I always find myself saying that. Thank you, Bush. Taz, thank you for 2 months. I've been gifted a sub. Oh, I have been gifted a sub. Welcome, Taz. Hadil, thank you again. As a Syrian, we do not claim Salah. Love you, Jordy. Oh my gosh. I think it would be wild to have someone from Syria or someone from Kuwait that knows the background, knows the culture, because a lot of the viewers of Foodie Beauty are from North America. We really don't have that inside look into the culture and what that would mean. I would love to speak to someone who has that background and can kind of view this from a perspective that Girl World Reactors and the community doesn't. Ugh. Thank you so much, Adil. Evil, hate-filled female, thank you. Some people were put on this earth to cause turmoil for others. Amber is one of those people. Here's to a human piece of shit. Some people, they just love to see the world burn. Just love to sow chaos. Love to just problems. They always find themselves in the mud. Amberlynn's one of those people. Yep, I agree with you. Thank you for 10 months. Julia Gale, thank you for the extremely generous super chat. Holy cow. It's been way too long since I made it rain for you, hun. I've been busy. I met a man from Harrisburg, even though I live in Texas. We're doing the damn thing, and I'm totally in love. Your PA energy is good luck. Thank you. Sorry I've been quiet, but you'll always be my pilot into the Amberverse. I have actually spent some time in Harrisburg. It's a nice little town. It's quaint. Not too much going on. But it's a nice area. It's a nice area. Yeah, I don't have too many problems with Harrisburg. I hope it works out for you. That's incredible news, Julia. Oh my gosh, Harrisburg from Texas. If I were you, I would have him come to Texas because the weather. Thank you so much for that, Julia Gale. That is extremely generous of you. I really appreciate that. And that's nice to hear that you, are doing so well with your new man. Hey, thank you for sharing. Nicole Y, hi. Finally, someone can fit in the thumbnail with ease. I know. I'm having to pull out advanced physics to fit Amberlynn in a YouTube thumbnail, but I finally get somebody that's height, weight, proportional, and it's oh, that was easy. Where's my Staples button? Oh my God. I always say, when I make thumbnails of Amberlynn, I'm lucky to fit 2 of her faces in one thumbnail. With Eugenia, honest to God, I can fit 4 Eugenias in a thumbnail. 2 Amberlynn's is hard. Nicole, you're funny. Thank you. Vicky G, thank you so much for all of those gifted memberships. Holy cow! Welcome, guys. 50 gifted memberships, courtesy of Miss Vicky G. Welcome, guys. That is a ton of memberships. Thank you so much for doing that, Vicky G. Let's get the Argentina flag flying high and proud in the chat for Miss Vicky G's generosity. Thank you, Vicky. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Peach Fuzz, thank you. Teacher voice, Jordy, whenever there's a problem in class, your name always seems to come up. I'll tell you, Jordan. Whenever there's an issue in our class, your name seems to come up. I wish I would run into her in public. I wonder if she would remember me. My God. That's too funny. Thank you. Thank you, Peach Fuzz. Vicky G with more additional memberships. That is 100 gifted memberships that Vicky G has just sent in. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for doing that, Vicky G. That is insane of you. 100 new shorties courtesy of Miss Vicky G. If you were a recipient, be sure to tell her thank you for her generosity. I really appreciate you doing that, Vicky G. That is incredibly nice of you. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are going to move on to the next video of today's stream. This is titled, I Had to Go to the Hospital, Starting a Meal Service and COVID Chronicles Vlog. Before we start this video, I just want to say, in the comments of this, overwhelmingly, it is about Beck's inheritance. It is all about Beck's inheritance. When you admitted you spent thousands on takeout, were you talking about Beck's inheritance? Did you play choosy with how to decide to spend Beck's inheritance? Amberlynn'S, they are coming for her, and they are coming for her hard with this inheritance being stolen thing. And rightly so. Give Beck's inheritance back. I can't verbalize how evil it was for you to take your caretaker's inheritance. Hashtag pay Beck back. Gives Beck inheritance back. Did you use Beck's money for more Croc charms? She doesn't even own a pair of Crocs. Who steals their partner's inheritance money? You're truly despicable. I have no sympathy for you. Give Beck their money back. Did you spend Beck's inheritance on the ER visit? I'm sorry if you feel like I stole your inheritance. Honest to God, this is probably the apology we'll get. I think that this person right here hit the nail on the head. I do. I'm sorry if you feel like I stole your inheritance. This is the type of apology that Amberlynn would deliver. I'm sorry that you felt that I took your inheritance. And no, I won't be paying it back. Give Beck's inheritance back. Talk about stealing Beck's money. Guys, people are up in arms about this. People are losing it that Amberlynn had the gall after Beck took care of Amberlynn hand and foot for years to take the $5,000 to $6,000 that Beck was left by her mother and said, oh, well, you need to contribute to expenses. Oh, well, I've been paying things for so long now. We can use this for my DoorDash this month. You need to start chipping in. But then in the same breath had the fucking nerve to say, well, I'm the one that pays the bills. I'm the one that makes shit happen around here. I'm the one putting a roof over our head. Took Beck's inheritance. Amberlynn, you need to cut Beck a check, and you need to do it now. Give Beck's inheritance back. Overwhelmingly, almost always Amberlynn's comment section is negative, but I have never seen a comment section be so one note. I have never seen a comment section be all about one thing. People are pissed about this, and rightfully so. You've hit a new low taking Beck's inheritance. It's just one thing after another that keeps piling on with the accusations against this woman. When is enough going to be enough? When is the camel going to break the straw's back? Sorry, I had a hard time getting that out. When is the camel going to break the straw's back? Hashtag pay Beck back. Oh my gosh. Pay back their inheritance, you monster. Cut that check. Oh my god. Whoever called her Amberlynn's, that was funny. Where is that? Amberlynn's. Peter Grifflin. That's old news. We're on to Amberlynn's. Les Steele. Oh my god. Too funny. Too funny. Oh my god. But I mean, honestly, she's going to need to answer to God for this, because I mean, to put Beck in the situation that you did physically, mentally, psychologically, and them get a little bit from their money, get a little bit of money from their mother who passed away so tragically, and then you sink your claws into that money the first opportunity that you get. There's no bottom. There is no bottom to this. I mean, I keep saying the bar's on the floor. The bar is in the 8th circle of hell. That's where it can be retrieved. Right next to Lucifer's asshole. That's where it is. It's Lucifer's asshole and then Amberlynn. Jody Lockhart, thank you. You're fun. Thank you. How do I become a member? What happens with membership? I watch you all the time. You're needed. In membership, it's just... It's a $5 thing a month. You get to use all the fun little emojis, and listen, really what it is it's the privilege of knowing that you are supporting me financially. You can't put a price on that. Well, you can, it's $5, but you get to have that good feeling of knowing that you gave me money. In terms of how to become a member, I don't know. I mean, it's like you press that little plus button and then click and then if you go to my channel, there's like an option to click the join button. You can click join. You can do it like that. There's like a couple different ways. I hope you figure it out. But regardless, thank you for the super chat in the meantime. Little placeholder. I appreciate that, Jody. Princess Jitter Glitter, thank you for 6 months. I'm wiped and need my daily dose of Jordy. Well, hey, that makes 2. Wiped and ready for Jordy. Because you know Amberlynn's watching. 7, thank you, on time for a stream. Rebranded from Riley Bug. Okay, thank you, 7. Hey. Alexis Lord, thank you. Every time Amberlynn blames BPD, I sing and blame it on the alcohol. Whoever said big princess disorder? Get them, mods. Get them. Chassis, thank you. Jordy, you're sick, and I'm proud of you. You know what? I get to return the favor with her. I do. I get to return the favor. Jordy, you're sick. Now you're actually sick. COVID at 500 pounds, bitch. Exactly, teardrop. Leslie, thank you. Have you played on my phone? Alex's shook live stream on my TV, and the angle video paused on my computer. I'm starting to think I need help, but who cares? Take my choker cheese coins. Keeping up with all the reaction channels. We love it. Thank you, exactly, teardrop. Leslie. All right, guys, let's get started. I don't think that this is going to be as tumultuous or exciting as what we just saw with the Dalton voicemails. So we are in for an Amberlynn boring vlog here, but I'll try to spice it up. This is titled, Had to Go to the Hospital, Meal Service, COVID Chronicles, Twinkling Star Emoji.
Hey guys, so it is February 13th, and I just got done filming a 2-hour reaction to a video. So if you guys have not seen that, then it's because I decided I'm not uploading it. It was really hard to do, and I don't know. It was just a lot. Whew, I just let out the biggest cough, and I think it might have fixed my voice a little bit. So I am on day 5 of COVID, and...
Why did you just edit it like that? Did you hear that cough? Why did she do that?
It was really hard to do, and I don't know. It was just a lot. Whew,
Why would you include that? You think we want to hear that? Honestly, though, what I will say is, you know how yesterday we talked about the feeding people who the people who go after the blob people, feeders, them. Some of the feeders, I'll let you in on something. Some of those feeders, they like when the blob people are sick. There was a screenshot that came out. It was never determined if it was actually from Amberlynn, but there was a screenshot that came out in the community of a feeder and a feedee, and it was a picture of a blob person's knee. It was disclosed that it was a knee in the picture. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to tell that it was a knee. It just looked like blob. And it had a scar on it, or it had a bruise or something. And the person texting the feeder said, "Oh, fuck yeah. Hope that heals nice and slow. I love that knee gain." So I don't know. Amberlynn taking the opportunity here to cough on camera and make herself look dainty and vulnerable. Maybe this is for somebody. Similarly to how Eugenia took 45 minutes to take a chair out of its case to put out on the beach to sit on. Some people like seeing this shit. I'm not kidding.
I just let out the biggest cough, and I think it might have fixed my voice a little bit. So I am on day 5 of COVID, and I have no smell at all. Like, at all. No taste. Like, it is the weirdest. My brain feels so weird. Like, my thinking, it's like foggy and weird and delirious, and I feel like I'm making choices that I wouldn't normally make. My chest hurts. I have this horrific cough that, like,
the choices that she's making that she normally wouldn't make is that she's not ordering food right now. Yeah, you're making decisions you wouldn't normally make. We know. Yeah, you haven't gotten your Uber Eats yet today.
is deep within, like guttural, with like phlegm. My throat hurts, this hurts, I have stuffy nose, runny nose, like the whole nine. But my mom is now not feeling well, so I've been checking up on her a lot, and she's been checking up on me. Hey guys.
Oh, so the caretaker becomes the caregiver, and the caregiver becomes the caretaker? Okay. Yeah, COVID Lynn is taking care of her mom without a car from her apartment. Yeah, I'm sure that's, yeah. I'm sure she's really doing a lot.
Today is February 14th. It is Valentine's Day, and it also is day 6 of me.
Amber's patient zero. If y'all didn't know this, Amberlynn was the first person in the United States to be diagnosed with coronavirus. She was the first person to get COVID-19. So I know you're making a joke in the chat and everything, but Amberlynn was the first person to experience all of the symptoms that she has documented for us. Have a little respect.
Me having COVID. So I feel exactly how I felt yesterday, so we don't really need to give any updates on that. But I will say I have been trying really hard to like have a balance of like resting, but also like getting up and still doing things. This is why I'm so appreciative of Twinkie, because it gives me a reason to like go outside and get some fresh air. And when I do that, this is how I be looking. So
this never happened. Never did this happen. She does not wear this mask when she goes outside. First of all, she's not walking the dog. I wouldn't be surprised if Amberlynn has never taken Twinkie out more than like maybe a handful of times since she has lived in Oklahoma. She sure as shit isn't wearing this mask. I'd imagine that everybody in here at one point has worn a mask. You know, it's more difficult to breathe when you wear a mask like that. It's annoying. Someone who already has a difficult time breathing, on top of having COVID, on top of walking their dog, you're not wearing a mask. That would be doing this on like super triple double hard mode times 1,000. She's not doing this. It is pee pad city in that living room. It always has been, always will be.
So many flashbacks to when we had to wear freaking masks in public 24/7. Like, it's so weird.
You never went anywhere. What do you mean flashback? What do you mean throwback to when we always had to wear masks? You never went anywhere. You were a hermit for all of the 2020s so far, basically. I mean, we could probably count on two hands how many times Amberlynn has left the apartment since living in Kentucky and actually gone places like in the height of coronavirus. I mean, when she was living with when she was living with Beck and when she was living with Jade, I mean, she barely went anywhere. Barely ever went anywhere. Ugh, throwback to when we had to wear these things. Y'all remember these? Like she's pulling it out of a fucking time capsule after 50 years. You wouldn't know.
weird. I am getting super just like tired and winded quicker than usual. So it's hard for me to like do anything.
Yeah, you're a quarter-ton person with a respiratory infection. I can't imagine why.
And like, I know I need to rest. The last time that I spent a long period of time resting in bed, I actually ended up getting walking pneumonia. This was years ago. And I'm telling you, that traumatized me. So I don't want that to happen, because for some people, COVID does turn into pneumonia. On top of that, being 500 pounds, you can lose your mobility extremely quickly. So it's like, I'm having to balance out, like, oh my God, even just
Can't lose what you never had. Blood-stained mattress on fire. Thank you for the super sticker. Princess Jitter Glitter, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Proud of you. Welcome, shorties. Like the stream on your way in. If you guys wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button on the stream, I and Princess Jitter would appreciate it. Tappy Cat, thank you for your membership. Welcome, Tappy Cat. Can always use another cat around these parts. Cucumber Boat, thank you. In 2015, I won most likely to get into a political debate. Just call me annoying at that point. Okay. What an odd superlative. Father Jordy, thank you for your membership. Wish me luck on my geology test. I'm gonna need it. You're gonna rock that test. Oh, come on the fly like that? A geology joke? Come on. That's why I have all the subscribers that I do. It's that quick wit. Chantal's last unsoiled pair of panties. Thank you for the super sticker.
standing here, I'm like getting hot and winded. I really just wanted to update you guys, and I hope that you guys had a great Valentine's Day. I'm like so ahead in my videos, which I love that, but having my weekly live streams has actually been really conflicting me, and I might be coming up with a different YouTube schedule. So that is definitely up in the air. Like, I prefer the YouTube schedule that I have going now, and I love how ahead I am in videos, but like the live streams is just conflicting with that, and I don't want to stop the live streams because so many people are enjoying them.
Yeah, all 10 of them.
Hey guys, so it is February 15th and I'm actually going to the hospital. I did my little pulse ox thing and it was 93. So that was my oxygen, but my heartbeat was 57. And if you know anything about heartbeats, that is extremely low. Like if you're an athlete, maybe.
Literally stand up. Stand up. Your heart rate will go up. Trust me. Oh God, here she is wearing her Disney shit. Torrid, you gotta knock this off. You know what? I need to have a conference call with major manufacturers throughout the United States, and we need to iron the details out on this. Why are you guys forcing fat women to wear Disney? Who made this decision? Who came and said, you know what? Fat women, you're wearing Mickey Mouse. Who decided this? I mean, honestly, your heart rate's low. Stand up. Walk to the counter and back. Yeah. 93 oxygen. Let's make a vlog. Yeah, really.
But I am the opposite of an athlete.
It's because she's anxious. She's sitting around doing absolutely nothing. So any panic, any anxiety she has is multiplied by 1,000 because she has nothing else to think about. She has no other priorities, no other responsibilities, no hobbies, nothing to do. So, all right, let's have a panic attack. Okay, let's you know what? Let's go to the ER. She's hyping herself up. Had she had actually things to focus on, she may have not worked herself up like this to need to go to the ER. But whatever, she deems it so. All right, to the ER. Away. To the invisible boatmobile.
Athlete. And I just really feel like my brain is just like foggy and weird, and it felt like I was a little blurry-eyed.
I feel like my brain is like foggy and weird. Okay.
Like kind of lightheaded. I don't really know what's going on. And that's like really the only reason why I checked that. And I'm just feeling extremely anxious. And I don't know if it's like those numbers making me anxious and like the weird COVID symptoms that I'm having, or if it's like my anxiety is actually what's causing those things, but that doesn't make sense. Anxiety doesn't cause a low heartbeat or a low oxygen. I don't know. But my mom said she's going to take me to the hospital. I tried to schedule a doctor's appointment with my doctor, and literally I won't even be able to see him in 2 weeks, like 2 weeks from now. That's crazy. And usually, like, when you go to urgent care, they can't run.
I think that you're mistaking that. She said that her beats per minute was 53. Her oxygen was 93. You're flipping it. Amberlynn'S checkbook is ready to pay Beck back now. It's quite a username.
many tests on you, and I feel like if I go in there with like an issue with my heart, they're gonna tell me to go to the ER anyways. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go, but I'm like low-key scared. Yeah, absolutely. Hey guys, I just came back from the hospital, and hi baby, come here. You miss your mommy, and I missed you too. Yeah.
Can we go outside? Can we please go outside? I can't fit any more feces on the pee pad. Can we please go out?
Yeah. So I just came back and I took off the little EKG thingies because they gave me an EKG and a chest x-ray, and everything came back normal, but my blood pressure is like extremely high, which is not normal for me. Oh, loving me. You're so
She's licking off the rest of the hospital food.
sweet. But yeah, they did just send me home.
Oh, who am I kidding? There's none left.
And they weren't worried and they didn't see anything, but they said that like,
Oh, the hospital staff wasn't worried. They didn't see anything.
my breathing does like get worse, or I am more concerned obviously to go back, but like my brain is not the same. It does not feel okay. It feels weird, and
Well, who knows? It might make it better, because it's not like your one to begin with was anything hot. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like we were exactly starting out with the best brain to begin with.
I don't know how to explain it. It's snowing outside, and right when I got home, I took her out, and she does not.
Oh, my. Have you noticed how many opportunities Amberlynn has been taking lately to let us know that she took Twinkie outside to pee? I swear, it's like every other scene in her vlog. Just got done taking Twinkie out. Just got done taking Twinkie out. Oh, I was just walking Twinkie. Sorry. Like, it's all the damn time. You're not beating the pee pad allegations. Show us the floor of your apartment, witch.
Not deal with the cold very well. No. And then I fed her too. What is it that you want from mom? I think she.
Oh, wow. You fed somebody else for once. The feeder allegations were true. We just had it all wrong. It was Amberlynn.
She's worried about me, which then freaks me out because I'm like, does Twinkie know something?
Emily has been exonerated.
Something that I don't know. But yeah, like this COVID brain thing. Like, I don't know. I've heard about it. Like my mom, we were talking about it today, and she said that like she kind of experienced.
Oh my gosh. She's had COVID for like, what, 5 days now? Yeah, COVID brain. Oh my God. Oh, you know that well into the rest of 2025, it's going to be all about long COVID. That's all it's going to be. Long COVID. Well, that's going to be for everything. Because you know what? You know why? Because we have called her on the BPD shit. Can't be using the BPD shit. Can't be blaming everything on the BPD. So she's finding something new. Oh, long COVID. Oh my God. She did it. She found our trap card. Well, they're not letting me get away with this illness. All right. Shit. Spin the wheel. What can I use now?
It's the same thing, and I don't know, my brain just doesn't feel right. Like, I just feel so just exhausted. It feels like I've never slept a day in my life. So I don't know if I should just like sleep or something. My body already naturally fights against sleep, and that's why like the sleeping schedule's usually always so.
My body naturally fights against sleep. Look at her face. I want you to state the sentence out loud at your computer. And I want you to look at her face while doing it. My body naturally fights sleep. I want you to specifically look at this eye. I want you to look at this eye and say that sentence to yourself. My body fights sleep. The woman who spends 23.9 hours of a day on a couch, her body fights sleep.
Oh, crazy. So I feel my body like fighting against it right now. And I think it's also because like I just feel super anxious, and I'm genuinely like worried for myself because I'm just like, what is happening? Like, why do I feel this way? And I'm like, well, you have COVID, so. Today.
Yeah, she'll be getting a ton of sleep real soon if she doesn't change things.
Is day 8.
That was morbid.
8 of me having COVID.
But true. LMAO Hannah, thank you. My first super chat live stream. Glad I caught one of these when I saw the new tea. What your take would be. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate you being here. Elizabeth Gilson, take my super chat V card. Been listening to you since Amberverse intro. You've helped me clear through college. I am glad that I have been on this journey with you. Hey. Thank you for sharing, Elizabeth. Maddie, hey, he chose to talk to Amber and he's a feeder. Don't feel bad. You know what? That's another good point. Oh, he's getting doxxed. Oh, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. He's a feeder. He enjoys fattening people up to an early grave. Are we really going to play the boo-hoo game? Sierra, thank you. Tabby Cat, thank you. I had an English teacher that went to school in the 60s. She was voted best legs. That was an actual thing back then. Best legs. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing, Tabby. Kitsch Stitch Chaos, thank you. Crows are fed, and now so am I with a membership. Welcome to our team. Thank you so much. Binge, hey Binge. Love your content. I used to be 350, but a few years ago. Now I'm 275. I started on Metformin. Wish me luck. Les Trash Talk. Oh my God. Congratulations to you. I hope that you see continued success with it. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome, Binge. Katie the Human, thank you. Hey, I made it for my birthday stream. Hey, girls. Happy birthday to you, Katie. Oh, I'm glad that you were able to make it a second night in a row. Happy birthday, hon. That's awesome. Hope you have a good day.
So I want to show you guys, I finished the Tuxedo Cat Lego because I have had a lot of downtime.
Oh, Rarity's back.
Lately. Isn't it literally so cute? It looks just like Wasabi. And this was like literally so much fun to make. So an update on me.
You know, wouldn't it would actually be crazy if she lost this. I mean, could you imagine? Gracie, Rarity, and now like she couldn't even keep the Lego cat in the house. I mean, honestly, she leaves that back door open. This Lego cat is somehow going to find its way out.
I actually finally got to like physically see my test results because I was able to log into my little health thing, and it does show that like my x-ray, my EKG was completely normal. And random fact, it showed that my heart is actually in healthy limits, like the size of it. I've always been like, do I have an enlarged heart? Every time I've gotten a chest x-ray, it shows that it's normal. When me and my mom were in the waiting room yesterday, there was like a cluster of these like guys who were there because I think the day...
Oh, and they were all telling you that you were pretty? They all tried to buy you a drink at the hospital? They all wanted to walk you to the vending machine? Yeah, baby, get me E6. What happened with the guys at the hospital, Amber? Go ahead, tell us your fake story.
Prior, they were exposed to meningitis when they were like riding along on an ambulance. I don't know the full story, but I was getting like super anxious. And me and my mom were like glancing at each other like, oh my God. And then one of the doctors came out and told the receptionist, like, if anyone else comes in that is part of this group that has been exposed to meningitis, you need to have them wear masks. And me and my mom were already wearing masks, obviously, but like the urgency and the doctor's like tone and voice, like definitely kind of scared me and my mom. So an update on me, I know I've just been giving tons of...
That never happened. Fake story. Quart of Milk, thank you for buying a sticker. Clusters of men. Yeah, I've never heard of a group of men be described as a cluster. Huh. I'd imagine, you know what happened? The men with meningitis walked up to her and told her that she was pretty. And then she had a panic attack because she thought she contracted meningitis. Yep.
Updates, because that is literally...
And then the mammogram tech came in and shoved her boobs in Amberlynn's face and said, you're really pretty. And then a cocktail waitress came out of nowhere and said, Amberlynn, while Amberlynn had boobs all up in her face, asked for Amberlynn's autograph. And then the girl from Bingo walked up to Amberlynn while all of this was going on and said, you smell nice.
What is going on in my life right now. I woke up with my lymph nodes, like in my armpit area and also my groin. They're hurting.
And then Dalton pulled up in his new whip with a bowl of coffee ice cream for Amberlynn.
And I'm like, okay. I thought the lymph node pain was just going to be part of like the earlier stages, but I don't know. I woke up and genuinely like my body was hurting again. So that's no fun. And I almost could taste today. I made something to eat and I swear to you, there was some taste, but it was like not really the...
And then Billie Eilish came to the hospital waiting room and did a performance of Skinny for Amberlynn and only Amberlynn. And Amberlynn told her she looked mature for her age.
Flavor of what I was eating. So it was like an off gross taste. I was like, okay, gross. On the plus side, at least it wasn't just like no taste at all. So something is happening. Something is improving in that stage. So I am glad about that. This COVID has definitely like kicked me in the butt. For sure. I just cannot wait.
That's a big kick.
To feel like myself again because I have just been feeling so off. I have been off in every single part of my life. Like, I just feel so disconnected to the world, and I don't know. So the other day, I smelled this, and this is like one of my most favorite smells in the world, and there was no smell. Like, I put my nose...
And then her meningitis went doormat.
In the bottle. Nothing. So this has been my, like, smell tester. So let's do it again today. Wait, I feel like there's a little something there, but it's like the weirdest smell in the world. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh my god, there's a faint something. So we're making improvements. I'm telling you, this smelled like water the other day. And then because I can't taste, I have been like overdoing it on like hot sauce and stuff just to feel something in my mouth, which is so weird. Not being able to taste, but being...
This is your opportunity. This is your moment, Amberlynn. You can take down a veggie tray with no consequence. Honestly, you don't know what a vegetable tastes like prior to COVID. You don't have to now. Take down veggie trays. Now is the time to load up on chia seeds. Come on!
Being able to feel that hot sauce actually really does hurt. So I decided to get some like jalapeno chips in hopes that maybe like, I don't know, the crunch.
What were those like negative noodle calories that someone suggested the other day that Eugenia eats? Eat those.
Will be satisfying. Maybe I could feel a spice on my tongue. Like, not having your smell and your...
Well, can you feel the $5,000 from Beck's inheritance in your pocket? Or is COVID preventing you from doing that too?
Taste is the weirdest feeling in the world. But according to this, we're making improvement, and I'm very happy about that. And I have a ramen in the microwave, so I'm going to be eating on that. I've been enjoying ramen because the broth from it has been everything. Just like that warmth has been so great. Literally, it's like a bowl of worms, like my live chat said about spaghetti. It's giving bowl of worms and warm broth. So I just finished my ramen and I had to share this. I literally took a bite of a red onion the other day, like an apple, and I tasted nothing.
Why does she need party-sized bags of chips? Well, because Amberlynn's a party, clearly.
But instantly my R's, what are R's? Oh my god, my brain. But instantly my eyes, they started burning and watering. But I could not taste anything. Like, I was able to literally take a bite of an onion like an apple. It was crazy weird. Hello. So
crazy weird. Shelly, thank you. Catfishing that guy is wild. Oh, I don't think she catfished him. No, I think he knew exactly what he was getting into. I think he's down with the blob. Nicole, thank you. I'm F to the E, I the E, can't no other feedy put it down like me. Y'all, Fergie's about to come out of retirement and collab with Amberlynn. I love it, Nicole. Oh, God. Magic Blue, thank you. Amberlicious and Amberlynn'S be on the same Aldrum. Aldrum? What? You know what? I think that we're coming up on a year of... the year anniversary of Amberlynn'S. Has it been a year since I released Amberlynn'S? If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I made a remix of Amberlynn to Lady Gaga's Alejandro. I encourage you guys to go look at it if you've never heard it before. It's a fun little video. Maybe we could do Amberlicious. Huh? Love it. Angelical, thank you for your membership. Strange Wiggly Tough, thank you. Petition to make Amber's nickname Hambert after Humbert from the book Lolita. I don't know if everyone will get that reference. I don't know. I think that we'll just stick to lolcow for now. Thank you, Wigglytuff. Exactly, Teardrop Les Eat, thank you. Amber was the second and third person in that relationship. Oh, so any relationship that Amberlynn gets into, it's poly because... That's nasty. Who said that? Who was that? Awful. You can't be coming onto the internet and just calling people fat. That's nasty. Twonks Pea Pads, thank you. Please give me some spicy fat lady drama to watch at work tomorrow. I'll catch you on the replay. Saggy scrotum heart hands. Guys, I don't know how to do this. Is this good? Saggy scrotum heart hands to you. I don't know. Hopefully that suffices. Daughter Archive. Why can't Amberlynn admit she needs help instead of just being a piece of shit? Because that would acknowledge accountability. Something she's allergic to. Thank you so much for keeping me and my husband company with my first pregnancy. Much love. Oh, I can imagine. Nothing's better. Honestly, you can take all the prenatal vitamins you want. Nothing is better than fat bitch drama. I'm telling you, that baby is going to come out laughing, a full head of hair, healthy AF. I'm telling you. Tiger Roll, thank you. Trying to shoot a vlog and it's probably got a minor. You're quoting something, but I don't get the reference. Does anyone get that? I don't know. I don't know if that landed for me, Tiger Roll. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Quart of Milk, thank you for 6 months. Amberlynn reminds me of an ex-coworker that loved being the other woman. She felt like a prize to be desired because she could ruin marriages. Ugh. I'm telling you, some people like doing that. They do. They like intervening. They like sowing chaos. They like causing problems for other people. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. See, yeah, sorry. I didn't get that reference. 339, thank you. Amber has GLPD1. I hope that's a new joke. I haven't heard that until now. So yes.
So it is February 17th, and I literally just woke up because my Factor was delivered. So Factor is just like a meal delivery service, which I'm sure you guys have heard about it. I've done things like this in the past, and I just feel like it's easier for me to stay on track and to eat better, smaller portions. I actually ordered my first box way before I got sick, so it's like I can't even really taste anything, and these meals have to be 8 within 7 days, so it's like
8.
Okay, so I'm not sponsored whatsoever, but I do have a link that you guys can click to get some of it off, like some of the money off for your first box.
Oh, similar to her Ozempic prescription. Oh, we just know that this is going to fall through then. You guys can click on my link and save 2% on your next Factor order with code FATBITCH. You can save 2% on your next Factor order. Why didn't you do this for Ozempic, huh?
And just to be transparent, it'll also help me get some off. So if you guys want to click it and try it out. So it does come with recyclable.
I'm good.
Like ice packs. So your food stays cool. So I'm going to show you guys the ones that I got. And in future videos, probably even today, even though I can't really taste, this is going to be almost pointless, but we'll do some taste tests. So since the first box was cheaper, I did get 12 meals, so that's 2 a day. But probably for like future boxes, I'm probably just gonna get 7, so I have 1 a day. All right, so these are all the meals I got. Cheesy garden herb chicken with creamy broccoli rice and chili garlic zucchini. A Tex-Mex bowl with green chili cheese sauce and cauliflower.
Oh boy, a black and white box that shows absolutely nothing. How exhilarating this is. Please show us more.
Rice. Creamy tomato basil shrimp.
Hey, it's upside down. You're not doing your job correctly. Come on.
Garlic, spinach, and pesto zucchini. Blackened salmon with smoked Gouda cauliflower, grits, and broccoli. 3-bean vegan chili with cornbread casserole and tofu-based crema. Spicy pork bolognese.
Oh, chili that isn't her own. Huh. Bet it's edible. Dainty Blob, thank you for 6 months. Tiz Tier, thank you so much for your membership. Hello, Tiz Tier. LMAO Hannah. Dude, I matched with this guy on Tinder. The Dalton guy? Are you heavyset, Hannah? I'm asking for no particular reason. You matched with Dalton on Tinder. Damn air conditioning, thank you. Amberlicious definition make Dalton go loco. Y'all are writing this whole song for me. Thank you, air conditioning. Dreth First, thank you for 8 months. 8 whole months, and Jordy still slaughters my name every time. Dreth First. I always say Dreth the First, don't I? Why did I did it right this time, I think. Huh. Hannah, we need the tea. Hannah, if you're still here, first of all, are you heavy set? That's my first question. And second of all, do you still have the screenshots? If so, tweet them. Ren, thank you for 2 months. He has baby hands. I wasn't paying attention to his hands. I don't know. If he has small hands, he probably likes that because it's like the contrast of like all that flesh. You know what I mean? Zoe Mills, thank you for your super sticker. Ryan Welker, thank you. She would destroy your new whip. Don't let her in. I mean, they're going to have to remix Lowrider after her.
And cavatappi with roasted green beans and pearl onions. I'm gonna take the rest of these out and just like set this box on the ground. Honey mustard chicken with roasted rosemary potatoes and garlic green beans. Roasted garlic butter salmon with celery root, cauliflower mash, and parmesan broccoli. Cavatappi and meatballs with marinara sauce and garlic broccoli. Home-style turkey and gravy with potato celery root mash. Roasted Brussels sprouts and spiced cranberry sauce. Louisiana shrimp.
Hannah responded. What's her username? LMAO Hannah? She said yes. Okay, so you are heavyset. Do you still have him on Tinder? DM it. If you have screenshots of his thing, DM it. On either X or Instagram. My Instagram is InstaJordy.
Shrimp with smoked Gouda cauliflower grits and chicken andouille tomato gravy. Smoky Gouda chicken with roasted red potatoes and...
Amber, we don't care. This is stupid. We're not doing this. This is dumb. I don't care. Wait, show us the full body shot, though.
Finales, loaded mashed potato pork chop with garlic, scallion, mushrooms, and broccoli. And then for free, I got 2 of these immunity and turmeric shot, which is lemon, apple, ginger, honey, turmeric, and black pepper. We should probably do one of these now. So I'm going to put these all in the fridge, and they all have expiration dates, which I love. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway because they do all expire on the 26th because they last for a week in the fridge. You are not supposed to freeze them at all. So I haven't ate anything today, so I don't...
Something tells me these will get taken care of before the 26th. Oh, that's today.
I don't know if my taster is...
Oh, Hannah sent in a super chat. I matched with him, but it didn't go anywhere. I was about Beck's size when we matched, and I got the dead eyes from him. I'll try to find screenshots. You weren't big enough. That's what it was, Hannah. It is. It's a numbers game. That's honestly what it is. It's a numbers game, hun. It didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Because, I mean... Well, I don't know if you mean, like, Beck back during Beck's season or, like, Beck now. But, like, Beck now has lost a lot of weight. So, that's probably what it was, in all honesty. He probably doesn't fuck around with people that aren't in the force. Yeah. I'm sorry it didn't work out, Hannah. Oh, God. Tis Tier, holy cow, thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships. Look at that, y'all. The first one going out to Gretchen Wieners. Thank you so much for that, Tis Tier. That is extremely generous of you. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, you have a check mark next to your name. Do you make content yourself? Oh, that's too cool. You know, y'all, I'll be getting my check mark soon. Listen, if I don't get banned before 100,000... I'll get a check mark too. I'll be check mark. Oh lordy, it's Jordy. Wait on it. Wait on it. Thank you so much for doing that, Tis Tier. Very generous of you. The hetero Amber season begins now. I think that'd be crazy if she got a boyfriend.
Better than yesterday, but...
Oh, you know what would be wild? Is if he would talk to me on live stream. Hey, Dalton, got a question for ya. Oh, that'd be wild. Skinty Girl Legend, thank you for 2 months. Mom, please come pick me up. I'm scared. Dalton can pick you up in his new whip. Blue Eyes, thank you for 8 months. Blue Eyes. Every time I see Blue Eyes, I think of that Yu-Gi-Oh card, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. And then I remember when somebody said, Blue Eyes, White Privilege. So that's what I always call it now. KS, thank you. She's a tone pectual. Oh my God. I'm a tone pectual that has tone pecs. Angelica Unfiltered, thank you for your membership. Chandler, my bestie, got me into Girl World. He usually watches. He's a bloke across the pond. I'm converting him to become a shorty. Circle heart hands. Thank you so much, Angelica. And Chandler, if you're watching, these circle heart hands, well, that's kind of like an oval. I'm doing the best I can. Chandler, deal with it. This is your circle. Your circle here, highlighting what should be Amberlynn's waist. There you go, Chandler. Thank you, Angelica.
We will see when I try one of these. Actually, I spoke too soon. We're going to be trying it now. I've never taken one of these type of shots before. I'm a little nervous. All right, so we're going to do this shot together. Do we drink the whole thing at once? Probably. Cheers. It's a faint taste, like barely anything. Wow, I feel healthy already. So I've always heard people say that when they had COVID,
Damn, that went down quick.
like their breathing was so bad and like they got super winded and exhausted doing really anything. I'm telling you, that is so the truth, because things that I do like every day on the day-to-day basis are so hard to do now. Like my breathing is drastically worse. Like taking out Twinkie leaves me.
Yeah, I mean, again. Fucking again. Here she goes again. Guys, when I take out Twinkie, I mean, you would think that I just completed a triathlon. You would just think that I made it to the summit of Everest. I mean, this is crazy. Taking out Twinkie. You know what, honestly, Amber, if you're not going to take out Twinkie, and if you're just going to keep lying about it, you're keep going to be doing the pee pads and shit, aren't there like DoorDash apps that Amberlynn can use to get people to come and walk Twinkie? What's that one app? It's called like WAG or something. One of my girlfriends used to do that. She would go to people's houses and she would walk their pets for them. Why doesn't she download WAG? This is no, would that because it would cut into the Uber Eats and DoorDash budget? You don't think she would go for WAG? Twinkie deserves a WAG subscription. If you have the Diamond Platinum subscription to DoorDash and Uber Eats, can't you get the Bronze Lowly free trial edition for Twinkie to WAG? Or, yeah, Rover. Yeah, get Rover. Amberlynn, if you're not going to take Twinkie out, first of all, quit lying about it all the time, because we know your ass isn't taking her out. Download Rover, download WAG, and have somebody else do it. If you can't get a caretaker in there to take care of Twinkie and take Twinkie out and everything, get the Rover people to do it. She's going to be on oxygen soon. Oh gosh. An oxygen arc would be crazy. She's going to have that thing in her nose like Tammy Slayton did. Prison Becky, thank you. Thank you so much for that. SM Burley, hey. Interesting that she said that he had a fetish for bigger girls, not a preference. So she does know the difference. Yeah, it's almost as if she knew the whole time. Almost. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just when you thought things were getting boring, they zoomed back up again. I'm telling you guys, season 6 is really good. It's a really refreshing season after that pile of crap we got in season 5. What are you guys interacting with this chat for? A lot of you are saying something to this. Psoriasis. I can't read that. That's a very generous super chat of you. I really appreciate it. I can't read that out loud. Out of all the vulgar shit I say on here, I draw the line at that. Site for psoriasis. You know I love your username. You know I love the play on words, but I can't read that. I'm sorry. Oh, Amanda, thank you for your 2-month subscription. Minky Medulla. I feel like this is just a distraction from Beck stuff. What, the COVID? Well, Amberlynn doesn't want to talk about it at all because she says that she feels, quote, backed up in a corner and she doesn't know what to say. So she's just not going to say anything at all.
Me winded, and it's triggering, and it brings me back to like really bad headspace back when I like couldn't do a lot of things. I couldn't shower, I couldn't cook, I couldn't go outside. Are you joking? Because I could not breathe. I have done a lot to get to a better spot and to get to the point where I can walk a mile, and I can walk even further than a mile. Does it take me a long time to do it? Yes, but I am capable. So feeling like because I got COVID, it's kind of like backtracking like drastically. Like, it definitely gets me in my head, like, hardcore. As for my factor meals, I didn't eat any today because I still have food at home. I don't want to go to waste, so I was eating on that. Plus, I can barely taste, so I feel like I'm not missing out on much. My mom said that she might want a few, so I might give her some. See, I'm like, gasping for breath as I'm standing here. Oh my God. What I was trying to say was, my mom, she said that she wanted a few for her lunches because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all these this week. I think starting next week, I'm actually only gonna be getting 7 a week. It's just the first box is so much cheaper.
I didn't delete the super chat. I by the way, like, unless it's like openly hateful, breaks terms of service, has a slur in it, mods, you don't have to delete super chats. Like, if it's just like vulgar like that, you don't have to delete it. But a lot of you are asking. So the super chat said, she's taking this shot of turmeric to show Dalton that she's comfortable swallowing small modes. Rhyming.
So I got 14. Also, in the beginning of this vlog, I said that I did a reaction video. I'm telling you.
Me saying 10 times I'm not going to read it. And then I pull out the tone pecs shit. Yeah. Mrs. Morris reads, thank you for 2 months. I can't wait for 2 weeks from now when Amberlynn responds to this. Oh my God, I know. It's going to be fucking St. Patrick's Day, and we're all going to be wearing green with 4-leaf clovers all over. And she's going to be like, first of all, it's ridiculous that I even have to talk about Dalton because that is private. Yeah, really.
It took a lot of hard work. The editing was insane. And the full completed video is 1 hour and 11.
Oh my God, her talking about hard work. Jesus Christ.
7 minutes. I did upload it. I did schedule it. I did have it ready to rumble, but then last minute I decided I am not going to be uploading that. So it was a lot of hard work, a lot of energy into one video that will not be shown to the public because I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. And it's like, if something in my gut is telling me like, Amberlynn, don't do it, then like literally don't do it. A woman's instinct is
I wouldn't listen to your gut either.
Not to be messed with. I will say that. And my instinct was telling me, don't do it. Like while filming it, while editing it.
A woman's instinct is to not be messed with. All right. So your instinct to take $6,000 from Beck's mother, who recently passed away, that instinct is not to be messed with.
While scheduling it. And then finally I was just like, you know what? My gut and my instinct is going to win. But I am going to end this vlog. I love you guys so much. I'm actually about to go take a shower and I'm about to...
Oh my God, shower. Even though I'm battling COVID with everything in me. Even though I'm in the trenches with COVID. Even though I just took Twinkie out for the 47th time today, I'm still going to find time to shower. 'Cause I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna start her. You're gonna have her. Amberlynn truly is a survivor. I mean, honestly. The Parvati of YouTube. G-Mama, thank you. Science proves the female male brain does not mature until mid to late 20s. Amber absolutely is being a predator to these young females. I don't think a 34 and a 20-year-old should be dating. The mature for your age shit, that's always annoyed me. It's always annoyed me. I think it's manipulative, and I think that it gives people, like... It's great, yeah. Dan's for days, thank you. Jordy 2 Beast absolutely purchased that crumble video. Jordy 2 Beast. Well, there's that guy that makes Girl World videos, Obese 2 Beast. So you're saying Jordy 2 Beast purchased the crumble video. I don't really know what to respond to this with. Thank you for your super chat. Julia Gale, thank you again. Vita, hey Vita, don't you hate it when your casual conversation turns to tone pecs? I do. I really do. Bariatric big baddie passenger princess disorder is something else. Take my V card. Oh my God. I still like big princess disorder. That one really got to me for some reason. Oh God. Deborah Kirk, thank you. Is it just me, or does Amberlynn look like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters? I've definitely seen that comparison be made. Yes, the Marshmallow Man, the Stay Puff or whatever. I've always compared Amberlynn, especially with what she's wearing right now, this like brownish kind of shirt. Another SpongeBob reference. She looks like the Dirty Bubble. Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, the Dirty Bubble, like some of the villains on SpongeBob. She's giving Dirty Bubble. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Dirty Bubble is a villain on SpongeBob who looks like this. I mean, I think that it's giving Dirty Bubble. I really do. I mean, quite literally, Amberlynn, as soon as she took Beck's inheritance, as soon as that $5,000 went into her own checking account, this was Amberlynn. Like a spitting image. I mean, quite literally. I mean, like, yeah. Charlie, thank you. Girl, quit lying about Harrisburg. Well, she seemed really excited about her mans, but Harrisburg's okay. I don't know. Harrisburg's. Have him come to Texas. That's all I'm saying. Jessica Money, thank you. Big PDF file disorder. Hobbit Girl, thank you for 13 months. So glad I found you. You're the best. You and this wonderful community. I'm glad that you enjoyed my channel, Hobbit Girl. We do have a fun community here. Hope you're around for another 13 months. Valentina Interrupted, thank you. Syria Represent, love you, Jordy. I hate Salah. Many people don't like him. So you are not alone in that. God, what a piece of work he is. Thank you, Valentina. Sasha, hey, instead of 2 Ambers, you can put a single Ford Pinto as the thumbnail next time. Mean. I don't know. Should I just start taking covers from National Geographic and use it as the thumbnail? Nasty and awful and mean and bad, fatphobic, hateful, bullying, BOOL, of course. Tone Pex, thank you for the super chat. Amber acting like she doesn't like trans or non-binary people, but all of her girlfriends are very androgynous to make it make sense. I don't know what goes through her head. I really don't. Carissa Marshall, thank you. 600-pound woman with the brain of a 15-year-old had Dalton, Erica, Abby, and Danielle at the same time. People must find cottage cheese in skin folds attractive. I don't know what it is, but you know what? I always try to say, don't yuck other people's yums. I have since gone back on that. I think that some yums do deserve to be yucked, but it's like the feet thing. I'll never understand why someone's attracted to a foot, but some people are. But when it like actually harms other people, that's when you're allowed to yuck the yum. But if it's just like somebody liking a foot, it's like, well, that doesn't really harm anybody. Dance for Days, thank you. Beck's inheritance went to moving Jade in and getting a car. Oh my God. Yeah. Beck's inheritance bought the next girlfriend, the next season's cast member, a car. Taddix, thank you. Les Embezzle. Jesus. Thank you, Taddix. Nice to see you. She who shits herself. Thank you for... Thank you for becoming a member. One thing Amberlynn will always have is the audacity. Oh, always. Always. The gall. The gumption. Ugh. Frantic Yak, thank you. Amberzelment. Amberzelment. That was a hard word to pronounce. You took me for a spin there, Frantic Yak. Amberzelment. Oh my God. Pay today. Thank you for 2 months. Beck deserves 100% interest included in payback. $40,000. Write Beck a check for $40,000, Amber. You want to start doing right by all your wrongs? Pay Beck back. Hashtag BeckPay. Sarah, thank you. Just giving you $2 to say Amber is a stinky loser. Oh, you got her, girl. You got her. You know what? That's nasty. Everything that I have said tonight, that pales in comparison to you calling her a stinky loser. I wouldn't want to catch you in a dark alley. Karina, thank you. The inheritance thing makes me want to tip that cow. Only if you can sleep at night knowing that cow never got back up. Valentina, thank you again. She certainly has the audacity and the obesity. Oh, God. Ugh. Dually talented. Incognito, thank you. It's what she deserves. I hope she has the life she deserves. That really stuck with y'all, huh? When Zachary Michael said that. Y'all really liked that. I mean, I did too, but that really stuck. Amberlynn, I hope you have the day you deserve. It went right over her head. Girl Kiba, thank you. Been a busy month, haven't been able to super chat much, so I've got some change, so I'm spending it on you. Enjoy an icy on me. Girl Kiba, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for popping in here. Nice to see you as always, Girl Kiba. Siggy Spider, hello. I was subscribed to Amber so I could have the pleasure of unsubbing. Pay Beck. Oh, you subscribed just to unsubscribe? Yeah, gotcha. Clever B, thank you. Damn, I tuned in just in time for Lucifer's asshole, but I'll replay, gang. Good night, shorties. Yeah, some things you hear on my stream out of context will really take you for a whirl. Rice Noodles, thank you. Give Beck their money back, you parasite. Rice Noodles is demanding it. We're all getting behind you, Rice Noodles. You can lead the picket signs. That. Like how angry mobs have picket signs and like demand things. Rice Noodle's going to be at the head of it. Daily Joy, thank you. Half my birthday money. Here's 28 today. Happy birthday to you. My gosh. Hey, same age as me. 28. It's a good number. Thank you so much, Daily Joy. Enjoy your day, hon. Appreciate you being here. Deborah Kirk, thank you for your membership. Dre Danette, thank you. If she ends up with long COVID, I wonder if not being able to taste DoorDash will have a greater impact on her weight loss than Ozempic ever did. Yeah. I mean, Ozempic, Trizepatide, all these new drugs, they pale in comparison to no taste. Yeah. I don't know. She might eat through it, though. Maybe. Frantic Yak, thank you. Who had dramatic health scare and unnecessary ER visit on their bingo card? Everyone knew this was coming. Yeah. A health scare to distract from everything else. It's like, not really. It's like, okay, Amberlynn has COVID and we're still going to talk about all the Beck stuff. We're still going to talk about you following an 18-year-old on Instagram. We're still going to talk about Emily. We're still going to... It's like, okay, COVID and... Linda, hey. Working 12 hours, 6 days a week, keep missing your lives. I left work early today to finish schoolwork that's due at midnight, yet here I am. Oh my gosh. Look at you making it happen, Linda. That is awesome. Thank you so much for 10 months. Really appreciate you being around for as long as you have been. Potato Head, thank you. Torrid is setting the big girls up. Wormhole girl. Oh my gosh. Somebody said that they wear Disney because it's more advertising, which actually, that made a lot of sense. Jessica, thank you. The drama lately is Chef's Kiss. Let me write it. Season 6 has been good. Season 6 has been good. Honestly, ever since the Erica and Brittany thing happened, it's been good. Chantal, take note. Oya, thank you. Well-timed COVID and ER trip during all this drama. You share that opinion with others. NJ, hi. I just know Amberlynn is the type to demand a turkey sandwich. Shout out to ER nurses and staff. If you know, you know. Oh, I know. She'd be pressing that little button and ringing that little bell all the time. Nurse! Nurse! Nell, thank you. Everything insane, so I hope you all sleep well later. Oh. Wait. Okay. I don't know if like that's you announcing you're going to bed or what. Thank you, Nell. Polish chick, thank you. Here's a cluster of meningitis hands for you. Cluster of meningitis. Like what? I don't know. Chat BPD. Write me an excuse as to why I was anxious in the ER waiting room. Submit. Elena, thank you. Take a shot every time she says genuinely. Oh, she loves genuinely lately. Loves it. Tracy Saporito. Nice to see you, Tracy. Thank you. Hamburglar shirt. She's so vile. Oh, yeah. She was wearing the Hamburglar shirt earlier. Yeah. Uh-huh. Honestly. I mean, she emulates all of the side characters from the McDonald's people. I mean, we've been getting a lot of Grimace lately, but this is just straight up Hamburglar. I mean, honest to God. Instead of stealing hamburgers, she took Beck's $5,000. I mean, same exact look. I mean, honestly. You put 400 pounds onto Hamburglar, spitting image of Amber.
I could feel a spice on my tongue.
Angel Paz, thank you. I'm finally not replay gang. Glad to have you live, Angel. Thank you. Hey. Hope you have a good week. Life with Dalton, thank you again. Jordy, do you think Dalton is cute? No comment. Sunfire Pixie, Amber's gonna start a rant about onions like Shrek. Oh, God. She needs her outhouse shirt. Did she wear it in this episode? Nah, she didn't. Nah, no outhouse shirt. Maybe next episode. And then, thank you. I heard my name. And then. Oh, and then, because I kept saying and then. That's cute. That's cute. I'm a little slow, but I got it. Yeah, that would be gay. Yeah, I mean, for real, who was that? Why are you asking me if I find another grown man attractive? Mods, if you see that freak in our chat, get that out of here. Some people do that on YouTube, not this channel. Normal. Leash, thank you. Amberlicious, sick and vicious, make her exes need therapy. Oh my gosh. We got some wordsmiths up in here. Oh my god. We are single-handedly reviving Fergie's career. Amberlicious, sick and vicious. Make her exes need therapy. Oh my god. Dance for days, thank you. 600 pounds with that chest. Lumpy Space Princess. I love Lumpy Space Princess. That's one of my favorite characters on Adventure Time. I love LSP, the Ice King. What else do I like? Peppermint Butler. Peppermint Butler is an icon. He's actually the devil. There's one episode where they disclose that Peppermint Butler is actually Satan. Go figure. I like the devil. Oh my god. That's just such BMO. I just love great show. Coral, thank you for your super sticker. Gracie, hello. Oh, hey, you found us. Instead of friends of Dorothy, Amber dates allies of Wendy. Ah, cute. Let's eat. Happy Wednesday, George. Cute super chat. Thank you so much, Gracie. Ashcam, thank you. The code is stupid fat biatch. For 2% off your next factor order, use code. Coral, thank you. I'm feeling sad today. Work's kicking my butt. Please shout me out. It would make my day. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Coral. Oh, that's no good. Work is kicking your butt. Well, hey, it's almost the weekend, assuming you get the weekends off, yeah? Almost there. Almost there, Coral. Glass half full. Come on. Hope you feel better, hon. If there's a coral related emoji, I don't think there is. That's a little specific. You know that shit at the bottom of the ocean, coral? Is there an emoji for that? Oh my God, their name's Coral and I just called it shit. You know what? We're moving on. Sight for psoriasis, thank you. F is for fun, thank you. Rewatch Girly Pop here, getting whiplash every time someone comes out to expose Big Red. Love your live streams, your laugh is infectious. F is for fun. N is for no survivors. Down here in the deep blue sea. No shit, there is a coral emoji. There's a coral emoji. I have never seen that in my life. Never have I seen that emoji in my life. There's actually a coral emoji. Wow. News to me. I tell y'all this is an educational channel. A coral emoji. I would have never thought. Damn. Did y'all know there was a coral emoji? I didn't. Audrey, thank you for your super sticker. Emily, hey Emily. It's not that the young person is mature for their age, it's that the older person is immature for theirs. Yeah, that should always be the response to that. You know what? You're very mature for your age. That should always be responded with, oh yeah? Well, you're very immature for yours. I like that, Emily. See, Emily's not all bad, guys. Isabel Schumacher, thank you. Beck prisoner disorder. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that one got eradicated, thankfully. Audrey, hello. Would you ever react to Michael B. Petty's old videos? Love you and your videos. I'm not really a fan of like reacting to a reaction of a reaction. I like reactions because like they like stand alone. Like I don't want to comment on someone else's commentary. I don't know. It's just not my thing. But thank you so much, Audrey Austin. I really appreciate you sending that in. Deborah, nice to see you. Only 28, Jordy. I have heel spurs older than that. Such a young, beautiful, pale baby. You called me young. Oh my God. I haven't felt young in years. Thank you so much. Oh God. The fact I'm approaching 30. Ugh. Thank you, Deborah. Anna Van Warmer, thank you so much for 2 months. You don't know what I went through just to support you this month. This is the last $5 I got until payday. You guys don't need to break the bank to become a member on here. You don't need to do that. I mean, I really appreciate you doing that, Anna. But if like this is like your last $5 or whatever, go do what you want with it. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. I really appreciate that, Anna. But thank you. Put yourself first. As important as me making money is, I want you to put yourself first. Okay. See, what a gracious live streamer I am. Honestly. Can we get some clap emojis in the chat for me? Jesus Christ Super Fat, thank you for the super chat. It puts the super chat in Jordy's wallet or else it gets the hose again. I think I've mentioned this before, but you know the house in Silence of the Lambs that they filmed that in with like that like hole that they put that woman in? That's actually close to me. It's like within like 30 minutes of me. That could be a reality. Creamy coochie. 92. Thank you so much. Do you think that Emily smelled her fingers after? Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. These names. I let Big Baby Cream slide by. I don't know if I can with like. I don't even want to ponder your question, quite honestly. I don't know if I can. Thank you, though, for the super chat. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Ray Work, hey. I DM'd you an edit of the Dirty Bubble. Thank you so much, Ray Work. The Dirty Bubble. Remember the episode where they pop him? Maybe that's all we need for Amberlynn. Just take a number 2 pencil and pop her. Well, who needs Ozempic and all this? All you need is a number 2 pencil. Shiny, thank you. You're here to be pretty and petty, Queen Den. Thank you, Shiny. I appreciate that. Jesus Christ, super fat. Thank you again. Or else it has to choose again. Oh, you meant to say choose. Oh, that's cute. It puts the super chat in Jordy's wallet, or else it gets to choose again. The never-ending game of choosy. Too funny. Oh my god, too funny, too funny. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. What a wild one tonight was, honestly. I mean, all the tea with the Dalton stuff and everything that was released in that first video. And then on top, I mean, this wasn't very exciting, but hey, we managed to make it through. I don't know, y'all. What awaits us next? Anything could happen. Quite literally anything could happen. Who knows? Beck might upload tomorrow. It's girl world. It is unpredictable. But I think that is going to be it for our Wednesday night live stream. I really appreciate everybody being here, everything that was sent in this evening, all the participation. You guys have been great tonight. A lot of fun again tonight. So much involvement and energy in the chat. I love to see it. We will be back very soon. We will not be live tomorrow, unfortunately. However, we will be back this weekend for some more shenanigans. I would like to get to Chantal at some point. We're really getting behind on Foodie Beauty. I mean, we have a rage to do. I saw that she was putting up more stuff on her community tab. I really want to get to Foodie Beauty, so hopefully sometime this weekend we can check in on the other side of Girl World. But until then, go forth, be normal. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate you supporting me and my channel. If you wouldn't mind on your way out before moving on to a different app or a different stream, like the video, just takes one little thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.